Welcome to Healthier Daily. I am Dr. Ben Carter. I want to talk to you about a frustration that many of my patients over 75 confess to me in private. They tell me, Dr. Ben, I am doing everything right. I eat my eggs for breakfast. I eat my chicken for dinner. I take my walks. But when I look in the mirror, my legs are still getting thinner. My skin feels loose, and I feel weaker today than I did last year. They ask me, what is wrong with me? Is my body broken? I am here to tell you today, your body's not broken, but the rules have changed. You see, for decades, we have been told that eggs are the king of protein, and for a 40-year-old, they are. But after you turn 75, your body enters a new phase. Your muscles stop listening to ordinary food. You can eat 3 eggs, but your body might only use one of them to build muscle. The rest just passes through. This is why you are eating protein, but still losing strength. To explain why this happens and how we are going to fix it today, Dr. Hinohara is here. He has a very important explanation about the locked door inside your muscles.
Thank you, Dr. Ben. Yes, we must understand that a 75-year-old body is not just an older version of a 20-year-old body. It is biologically different. I want you to imagine your muscle is like a house. Inside the house, there are workers waiting to build new strength. Outside the house, the protein you eat is knocking on the door. When you are young, the doorbell works perfectly. You eat an egg, the bell rings, the door opens, and the protein goes in to build muscle. But after age 75, we develop something called anabolic resistance. Think of it like this. The doorbell is broken. The door is stuck. You eat the egg, the protein, and it knocks and knocks. But the workers inside do not hear it. The door stays closed, so the protein cannot get in, and the workers inside have no materials, so the house, your muscle, starts to crumble.
That is a scary thought. You are paying for the food, but the door's locked. So what is the solution? Do we just eat more eggs? No. That is just knocking louder on a door that won't open. The solution is to find a key. We need a special type of protein that doesn't need a knock. We need a protein that can slide under the door, pick the lock, and turn the lights on from the inside. Today we are going to reveal 5 specific seeds that act as that skeleton key. These seeds contain rare compounds like natural steroids and special enzymes that bypass the broken doorbell. They wake up your muscles even when eggs fail. We are going to organize these 5 seeds into a simple system. We have the foundation to replace your rice or pasta, and we have the activator powder, a blend of 4 seeds that you will keep in your freezer. By the end of this video, you will have a new breakfast routine that unlocks the door and lets the strength back in. Before we begin, I have to ask, have you noticed that your grip strength is weaker than it used to be? Can you still open a new jar of pickles on the first try? Be honest in the comments below. And if you are ready to restart your muscle growth engine, now is the perfect time to hit that subscribe button. Let us start with the seed that replaces your daily grains.
Welcome back. We are standing at the construction site of your body. Before we bring in the fancy tools, we need to look at the foundation. What are you eating for lunch and dinner? If you are like many seniors, you eat a lot of white rice pasta or maybe instant oatmeal. These foods are comfortable, they are soft, but biologically, they are just sugar. They give you a quick burst of energy, but they give your muscles 0 building materials. It is like trying to build a house out of cardboard. We need to swap that cardboard for bricks.
This brings us to seed number 5, quinoa. Now I know what you are thinking. Quinoa. That is trendy food for young people. But actually, quinoa is an ancient seed that is perfect for anyone over 75. Why? Because unlike rice or oats, quinoa is a complete protein. It contains all 9 essential amino acids. It is basically vegetarian meat. But it has a secret weapon that meat and eggs do not have. It contains a natural compound called ecdysterone. This is the game changer. You know how bodybuilders sometimes take dangerous steroids to grow muscle? Well, ecdysterone is like the safe natural cousin of those steroids. It is found in the plant. It is not a drug.
Here is what the science says. When you eat quinoa, the ecdysterone sends a chemical signal to your muscles. It acts like a foreman on the construction site. It shouts, "Hey, wake up, start building." Remember, the locked door, regular protein knocks on the door. Ecdysterone kicks the door open. Studies have shown that this compound can help seniors build muscle even without heavy exercise because it mimics the growth signals of a younger body.
So how do you use it? Many seniors make the mistake of eating it cold in a salad. That is hard to chew and hard to digest. The senior upgrade cook it exactly like oatmeal. Take 1 cup of quinoa, add 2 cups of milk or bone broth. Simmer it until it is soft and fluffy, about 15 minutes. It becomes a warm, soft porridge. It is easy on your teeth. It is easy on your stomach. But unlike oatmeal, which is just carb energy, this bowl is full of the foreman ecdysterone, telling your body to get strong.
So step 1 of our strategy is simple. Stop buying white rice. Stop buying instant oats. Replace them with quinoa. This is your foundation. But a foundation is just the beginning. Now that we have the foreman awake, we need to give him the special tools. We need to balance your hormones and turn on the repair systems. This is where we build the activator powder. Welcome back. We have the quinoa foundation. Now we must talk about the engine that drives muscle growth. I am talking about hormones, specifically testosterone. Now, ladies, please do not tune out. You need testosterone too. It is not just a man's hormone, it is the muscle hormone. Without it, you become frail. As we age, our levels drop. The engine runs out of gas.
We need to refill the tank naturally. This brings us to seed number 4, pumpkin seeds. These little green seeds are nature's best source of zinc. Think of zinc as the spark plug for your hormones. If you are low on zinc, and most people over 75 are, your body cannot make testosterone. The engine won't start. But here is the problem with pumpkin seeds. They are hard. They are chewy. If you have dentures or sensitive teeth, eating a handful of raw pumpkin seeds is a nightmare. So you stop eating them, and your zinc levels drop.
We will solve the chewing problem in a moment. But first, we need the partner to the pumpkin seed. We need the bodyguard. This is seed number 1, flax seeds. Flax seeds are famous for one thing: lignans. These are powerful plant compounds that protect your cells. But for seniors, they do something specific. They help manage cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone. It eats muscle. When you get older, your cortisol goes up and your testosterone goes down. It is a disaster for your legs. Flax seeds help flip that balance back in your favor.
But flax seeds have a massive, dangerous flaw. We call it the oxidative trap. Problem 1, if you eat them whole, they are hard as rocks. They pass right through your body into the toilet. You get zero benefit. Problem 2, if you buy them already ground up from the store shelf, they might be rancid. The oil in flax seeds is very fragile. When it sits in a warm grocery store aisle, it spoils. It turns into a free radical that causes inflammation. So you are trying to get healthy, but you are actually eating spoiled oil.
This is why so many seniors fail with these seeds. It is too complicated. I have to grind them. I have to chew them. They might be spoiled. It is easier to just eat a piece of toast. But we cannot give up. The zinc and the lignans are too important. We need a system that removes the work. We need a way to process these seeds, once keep them safe, and never have to chew them again.
Hold that thought. We are going to fix the texture and the storage problem. But first, we need the final 2 ingredients for our activator powder. We need the seeds that fix the digestion and repair the damage while you sleep.
Welcome back. We have the quinoa foundation. We have the hormone activators pumpkin and flax. Now we need the bricks and the water. You can stimulate all the testosterone in the world, but if you don't provide the raw material to build the muscle, nothing happens. And if your muscles are dehydrated, they wither like a dry plant. This brings us to the final 2 ingredients of our activator powder.
Let's start with seed number 3, hemp seeds. These are the softest seeds on the list. You can squish them between your fingers, but biologically they are the strongest. Why? Because of a rare protein called edestin. Listen carefully because this is the breakthrough for seniors. Most plant proteins are hard to digest. They are foreign to your body. But edestin is nearly identical to the protein found in human blood plasma. This means your body does not have to fight to digest it. Egg protein. Your 75-year-old gut might absorb 60%. Hemp protein. Your gut absorbs nearly 100%. It slides right into your bloodstream. It is the universal donor of protein.
And hemp does one more thing. It wakes up the satellite cells. Deep inside your muscles, you have sleeping cells. When you are young, they wake up easily to repair damage. When you are old, they stay asleep. That is why you heal slowly. Hemp seeds contain compounds that shake these cells awake. They tell the repair crew to get back to work.
Now let's add the final piece. Seed number 2, chia seeds. We include chia for one specific reason: hydration. I want you to think of a piece of beef jerky. It is hard. It is stiff. If you pull it, it snaps. Now think of a fresh steak. It is flexible. It is strong. What is the difference? Water. Old muscles are like jerky. They are dry. Chia seeds are hydrophilic. That means they love water. When you eat them, they turn into a gel inside your body. They hold water in your gut and release it slowly into your muscles all day long.
This gel does something else miraculous. It acts like a slow drip. Regular food digests in 2 hours. Then your muscles starve. Chia gel digests over 6 hours. If you eat this in the morning, it is still feeding your muscles at lunchtime. It keeps the anabolic door open all day.
So look at the team we have assembled for your activator powder pumpkin seeds: zinc, CHOS testosterone, Flax seeds, lignans, cortisol control. Hemp seeds, edestand, instant absorption. Chia seeds, hydration, slow drip. Now here is the reality check. If I tell you to open 4 different bags every morning and grind the flax and shell the pumpkin seeds and measure the chia, you are going to quit in 3 days. It is too much work. We need a system that makes this effortless. We need to create the resurrection blend. We are going to show you how to process all 4 of these seeds at once, store them, so they never spoil, and make your breakfast ready in 10 seconds flat.
Welcome back. We have identified our 5 heroes: quinoa, the foundation; pumpkin, flax, hemp; chia, the activators. But now we have to solve the senior problem. If I tell you to line up 4 bags of seeds on your counter every morning, and shell the pumpkin seeds, and grind the flax, it is too much work. You will do it for 3 days, and then you will go back to toast.
Exactly. Complexity is the enemy of consistency. We need to turn these 4 separate seeds into one simple powder. We call this the resurrection blend. Get a pen and paper. Here is the exact formula to make a batch that lasts for weeks. You need a blender or a coffee grinder. 1 cup of raw pumpkin seeds, 1 cup of whole flax seeds, 1 cup of chia seeds, 1 cup of hemp hearts. The process: put them all into your blender. Pulse it. Bust. Do not run it for too long or you will make peanut butter. Just pulse it until it turns into a fine powder. It should look like coarse flour.
This step is critical for 2 reasons. Reason 1, digestion. Remember, your stomach acid is weak. By grinding the seeds into dust, you are doing the work for your stomach. The nutrients are instantly available. Reason 2, teeth. No more seeds getting stuck in your dentures. No more hard chewing. It dissolves like sugar.
But stop. We have arrived at the most dangerous part of this video. If you leave this powder in a jar on your kitchen counter, it will turn into poison. Flax and hemp are full of omega-3 oils. When you crack the shell, the oil touches the air. If it sits at room temperature, it oxidizes. It turns rancid. It becomes inflammatory. You are trying to build muscle, but you are eating rust.
The freezer rule. As soon as you blend your powder, pour it into a glass jar or a plastic container. Put the lid on tight and put it immediately into the freezer. The cold stops time. It locks the nutrients in. It prevents the oil from spoiling. Because it is a dry powder, it will not freeze into a block of ice. It stays loose. Every morning, you can open the freezer, scoop out your powder, and put it back. It stays fresh for 3 months.
So now you have your system. In the pantry, your bag of quinoa. In the freezer, your jar of resurrection blend. Now let's put it all together into the perfect senior breakfast. How do you combine these to get the maximum absorption without an upset stomach? And what is the 3-minute rule for cooking the quinoa? So we have built the system. You have replaced the empty calories of white rice with quinoa, the foundation. You have replaced the 4 separate bags of seeds with 1 jar of resurrection blend in your freezer, the activator. Now let's bring it all together. Here is exactly how you should start your morning tomorrow to unlock the door to new muscle. The Super Seed Power Bowl recipe: cook the quinoa. Make a pot of quinoa with milk or water. Make it soft and warm, just like oatmeal. The freezer scoop: open your freezer. Take out your jar. Scoop 2 tablespoons of the resurrection blend. The mix: stir the cold powder into the warm quinoa. Because it is a powder, it melts right in. It adds a nutty, rich flavor. Add a dash of cinnamon or some berries for taste.
Why this works? You are getting the ecdysterone from the quinoa to wake up the foreman. You are getting the zinc and lignans to fuel the hormones. You are getting the edestin for instant absorption. And you are getting the chia gel for hydration, all in one bowl. No chewing required. No heavy meat sitting in your stomach. The dosage rule. Please do not start with 4 tablespoons on day 1. These seeds are packed with fiber. If you go too fast, your stomach will bloat. You will get gas. Week 1. Use just 1 tablespoon of the blend. Week 2. Go up to 2 tablespoons. Let your gut adjust slowly.
Now, a very important medical safety warning. We must be responsible here. 1. Thyroid medication. If you take medication for your thyroid like levothyroxine, you must be careful. Flax seeds and soy can interfere with how this medicine is absorbed. The rule: take your thyroid pill first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Wait at least 2 to 3 hours before eating your superseed bowl. 2. Diverticulitis. If you have pockets in your intestines, diverticulitis, your doctor might have told you to avoid seeds. Because we are grinding these into a fine powder, it is usually safe. But please ask your doctor first to be sure. 3. Hormone-sensitive conditions. Flax seeds contain phytoestrogens. For most seniors, these are beneficial. But if you have a history of hormone-sensitive cancer, check with your oncologist before adding high amounts of flax to your diet. If this video gave you hope that you can still build strength after 75, please do us a huge favor and hit that like button. It helps us break the algorithm and reach more seniors who are struggling with frail legs. And please share this video. Send it to your bridge partner or your golf buddy. Tell them, stop eating toast, let's build muscle. If you are not yet part of our Healthier Daily community, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. We are here to help you age with power, not weakness. And for our final question, are you going to try the Resurrection Blend? Do you have a coffee grinder ready, or are you going to start with the quinoa? Tell us in the comments below.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, the door to your muscles is not walled over, it is just stuck. You now have the key. Use it. Eat well, be strong, be well.